Oh, I'm so glad you're here. We've got some stuff to do this week, folks. This week, we're taking care of business, specifically miscellaneous crafting business. You know how sometimes you want to do a bunch of stuff, but you can't seem to force yourself to do it? Well, this week we're tackling some of those things, including, but not limited to, trying our hands at making big paper flowers. And if there's anything you've been needing to get done, if you need a little body doubling, or you just want to watch me struggle with some crafts, you're in the right place. So if that sounds exciting, then let me tell you about our big project. First, we'll dive into flower making and the other miscellaneous tasks throughout the week. We'll just be sprinkled in. Thanks for being here. Let's go. So I'm going to a baby shower at the end of this week, and initially I was going to surprise my sister-in-law and brother-in-law with some Alice in Wonderland themed artwork for the nursery wall. That's kind of the theme of the nursery and the party, Alice in Wonderland. So I was going to create some artwork with this quote, this wildflower quote. And I was sketching and I was filming and I was coming up with ideas. And then my sister-in-law texts me and says, I wanted to share this cool wildflower quote art I made for the nursery wall. Yeah, it's the same quote. So it's not like I'm just gonna make her more art of the same quote that she just made art of and make her choose. So I said, that's awesome. We're shifting gears. And I wanted to make something inspired by one of my very favorite parts of Alice in Wonderland, specifically the movie, the singing flowers scene, specifically the singing pansies. This color palette has just always really stuck out in my mind. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we made some paper flowers so that they would stay good forever? And I really want to make them big. I don't know how possible that's going to be because I've never done this before. But I'm thinking like that big? I don't know. And that way folks can use them as like props to take pictures at the baby shower, and they can be used as decor for years to come if desired. I believe I need to go gather some materials and we'll get started with experimenting with some flowers. And then when I need to take a break or if I get frustrated, we'll work on other stuff. Okay? This is a very casual video if you haven't gathered that yet. So if you're wearing pants, you are permitted to unbutton the top button. I just meant like for your comfort because you're like sitting, not for any other reason. Okay, let's get supplies. We got some body parts of flowers. The goal is what, like 5 or 6 of these? That feels doable. I'm leaving room for a foreshadowing cut if it isn't not in fact doable. Big YouTuber brain right here. So here's my thought. I'm going to completely assemble one of them. I'm gonna paint it, detail it, assemble it. And if that goes well, then we can do more of like a assembly line approach. But better make sure one works before I, spend too much time, I fear. And I still haven't totally decided what medium would be best to add details. I was initially thinking paint, but making this crepe paper super wet makes me kind of scared. It looks prone to warping. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Also, you wanna know something crazy? A pack of crepe paper, like fancy tissue paper, $20. That doesn't seem right. I had a coupon, so it was like $14, but still. And they're not even all the same texture. Look at that stretch. Looks like a whoopee cushion. No stretch. Just did some research and I think I know where to start. I was surprised to see that it was actually watercolor. That was the recommended type of ink or paint to be added. So we're gonna do that. And if it gets too crazy warpy, then we can use pastels. And I'm really excited about using watercolor because I have these beautiful Kuretake watercolor sets that just have a bunch of really beautiful colors. You know how paint has color? Let us embark on a beautiful artistic and potentially messy and chaotic montage. Who's screaming at me in the comments about mixing my paint? Guess what? So sorry. Look away. Look away. The craziest part about watercolor cakes is that you can mix just the most horrific, ugly color on the top of it, and then you can just wipe off the top layer and it's clean again. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Kind of dipping back and forth between this pink and this lilac to get a nice cool millennial pink. This paper sure do be sucking up my pigment. Good thing I just, happened to have this perfectly sized wooden dowel, not for any other DIY project or anything, just totally randomly. So I'm just kind of trying to shape the edges a little bit. Although this paper is so floppy, the parts that don't have paint on them, that I don't know if they're gonna hold a curl, I'm just trying to give the paper a little bit of a wave. And then right in the middle, we'll curl it around this. Did that really do anything? Kinda. We're not taking any chances, people. Did that work? Why is this so floppy? Maybe my petals are too big. These are things we're learning on this trial run. All right, y'all. Listen, I got good news and I got bad news. Bad news first. We got a bit of a floppy flower syndrome going on. Believe it or not, it was floppier. I did trim the edges to cut down on the flop, but so we need a way to stiffen this. And that's where the good news comes in. I have 2 ideas. One, we're gonna use some sort of clear medium, like gesso or mixing medium on top as like a clear candy coat, kind of, that will harden it into a stiffer shape. We're hoping. Also, I've been eating Oreos. Can you tell? Probably should have checked that before I started talking. A lot of people say that they enjoy the fact that my creative process in my videos isn't perfect. Like, I show when things don't go wrong. When things don't go right. I show how we problem solve. And I also show that, it's okay, It's not a day ruiner that something didn't turn out the way I thought it would. It's actually kind of interesting. This is how we learn. This is how we make our brains big and beautiful. It's wetter than I thought it was gonna be. This is GAC 900. It's like a mixing medium to make acrylic paint into fabric paint. Can we just pause here to say that I don't know why I thought this would work. The whole point of this mixing medium is to make paint softer and more pliable, not less pliable. Okay, here, onward. And see if it makes it stiff. I don't like saying that word. Okay, I'm gonna let these dry. Listen, I told you this video is gonna be a little bit of everything. Also, I have 2 things I want to show you, okay? Come with me. This is the first thing I wanted to show you. Let me share some art ant knowledge with you. You ready? If you want to be cool to your nieces and nephews or kids in your life, you gotta get on the Squishmallow train. I don't make the rules. Where'd my other one go? Oh, yes. As you can see, we've got a bit of a theme going on. And for me, I'm not being a Squishmallow poser. I've actually fallen down the rabbit hole. It all started when I met this Squishmallow at my parents' house, who was there for my niece, who likes Squishmallows. But somehow, one time when I was over there visiting, I just picked this guy up and never put it down. I stole it from my 6-year-old niece. She's fine. She's fine. So then when I recently saw this little guy at the thrift store, I said, yeah. So they live over here on this little pedestal that's very awkwardly placed at the foot of the bed. Why is it there? To act as a Kashi gate. Because literally every night, Kashi tries to come over here and sleep in this little crevice, and guess what happens? He gets stuck every time. That boy does not have 4-wheel drive. He has front-wheel drive at best. And you know what? Just to save him from himself, we've made a Squishmallow obstacle. I'm not sure why I shared that story with you, but I'd say we've grown closer because of it. And I said I wanted to share 2 things with you. First, Squishmallow reveal. Second, new mattress reveal. Thanks to the sponsor of this video, Birch Living. Thank you, Birch. I'm not a college student. We're putting clean sheets on it right now, okay? So if you're not privy, Birch makes mattresses that are crafted with responsibly sourced materials like organic cotton and wool and 100% natural latex. I put it on the wrong way. And that's super important to me. Their mattresses are free from polyurethane foams that can cause harmful off-gassing, and they're made without fiberglass, which can also be detrimental to your health. You know what's not detrimental to your health? Wrinkly sheets. Don't judge me. And also, the wool that they use to make these helps it stay hypoallergenic and allergen and mildew free. And as an allergy girl, my sinuses are thankful. So this is the Birch Luxe Natural Mattress, which is a premium upgrade from the original Birch Natural Mattress. Oh no. And we've been sleeping on it for about a week, and so far, it's super cozy. It feels like a marshmallowy cradle for a cozy little critter just like me. So with your Birch mattress, you get an 100-night sleep trial along with a 25-year warranty. And Birch offers free shipping in the US. They also offer in-home setup and removal, which is really helpful for such a big item. And not to mention, each mattress comes with 2 of their Eco Rest pillows, which is made from recycled materials and is so squishy. So if you're looking to invest in your sleeping situation, check out Birch Living. Their Labor Day early access sale is live right now, so it's the perfect time to upgrade your sleep with 20% off a Birch mattress and 2 of those Eco Rest pillows. Free! So if you're interested, visit birchliving.com/kathleenillustrated to find out more about this limited time offer. Okay, should we get back to painting flowers? I kind of just want to take a nap. Decisions. It's been such a saga already, but I come bearing flower. It's not done yet. It's pretty cute though. Y'all, I've been doing so much experimenting. We tried gesso. We tried fabric painting medium. I went to the store and got stiffened stuff, which results in a nice crispiness to our crepe paper that we can get a flower that doesn't completely flop. Change of game plan. We're not going for pansies. We're going for more of a poppy energy. You're just gonna chill out there for a little bit? Don't be a menace. I don't even know why I bother. Okay, let me clean up my workspace so I can show you my new technique, the technique we've landed upon. It's very simple thanks to the magic of floral tape, which I kind of just want to use for everything in my life. Why it's so sticky but not sticky at the same time. To start, we have 5 petals. I don't think we need 5, I think 4 would do. But to add a little more body, we've got 3 of the duotone pieces. I just eyeballed these shapes. They're kind of just like generic teardrop-ish or dumpling shapes. 3 duotone, 2 single tone to keep that handsy type color palette. And then get some wire. So it's just like green twine covered wire. And starting with our duotone pieces, I'm just gonna go like that. Sorry, apparently my mic just died. Fold it around the bottom and then wrap that with floral tape. Like so. She's a little floppy. We have our first petal. We surround that with the 2 other duotone petals. Add tape and keep making your way around in a circle. Now usually when I get 2 in here, I'll use a little bit of glue or Mod Podge to tack the 2 petals together. Mod Podge. Just on the edge. So that way we can start to form a structural cone, the best kind of cone. Tack her down. Ooh, yeah, baby. As you can see, we got a flower happening right here. Not so floppy anymore, huh? Somebody got a bath. Hello, gremlin. One of the other very random things that I wanted to get done this week, that for some reason I've been neglecting to do until somebody watches me do it, is something that's just for fun. I want to decorate my headphones with some stickers. I've been saving these stickers for a very special occasion. They're like Japanese folklore washi stickers that I got for Christmas. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you about where to get these. This says Plus Mart online shop. Might be a good place to start. They were a gift. But the main attraction is there is, in fact, a kappa. Incredible. And I thought it would be cool / cute to do a little sporadic pattern on the side of these bad boys, and then I have a little silicone case to go on the outside to protect it. And I'm not worried about these damaging the headphones. The sticker's made of paper. I'm confident that I'll be able to remove it if I ever want to. So don't worry, Mom. I don't think my mom's watching this. So let's just start. Let's start laying out some stickers and see how it goes. And I hope you're doing this for the entire video, but right now, if there's a little something that you've been meaning to do just for you, just for fun, and you have 5 minutes to do it right now, which I'm guessing you do if you're watching this video, although you could be watching me at work. Don't get caught, you little naughty. Now's a good time to do it, whatever it is. Isn't that right, Kosh? Oh yeah. Turned out so cute. Exactly what I wanted. I ordered this online, this little silicone case, and when I got it, it looked like someone had ripped it open. I think they thought there were AirPods in there. Sorry, just 2 pieces of plastic. And while I'm doing this, I thought we could have a little book chat. Cause I have updates. Every week I have new updates. Last week I said that I was gonna start a Psalm for the Wild build. Didn't do that. You know why? Because I also mentioned that I had just finished Sword Heart by T. Kingfisher, and people in the comments are like, if you liked Sword Heart, you should start the Paladin series, Paladin's Grace and Paladin's Strength, so on and so forth. It's like set in the same world. So I was like, all right. I grabbed Paladin's Grace and finished it very quickly. It was very similar to Sword Heart. Fluffy fantasy, big buff warrior and small strange woman. Why is this so hard? So then I finished that and I was like, well, there's like a bunch of other books in this series. I might as well just keep going. So then I started Paladin's Strength, which is also very similar, large buff warrior, but instead of small strange woman, it's very large strange woman. Also fluffy and so much longer than the others. Oh my gosh. I thought I was at the end of the book and I looked and I was only like 20% in. I was like, oh. I think after this one, I'll successfully be able to take a break because it's a lot. Maybe we'll finally take a step away from cozy sci-fi and fantasy. I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. It's just the cutest headphones you've ever seen. Okay, check that off the list. Let's keep going. Hey guys, why is it so dark in here? Another thing I needed to get done this week was do a little jewelry adjustment. Can you see me? So there's this app called Choose, and it's like a marketplace for indie or small brands. And they sent me some credits for it, which is amazing. And there was recently this brand on there called Kitesy Martin. And when I saw them, I was like, you get all my credits, Kitesy Martin. Because it has this amazing like knotted, bespoke, chunky hardware jewelry. If I could have bought everything on that sale, I would have. And you know it's good when you show it to your partner and they're like, is it supposed to look like that? Yeah, that's the point. So I'm obsessed. But the only problem is it's just a little too tight. I'm talking like ½ a centimeter. And I think it's just because it's heavy right in the front that it kind of presses on my esophagus. And it makes me feel pukey, like more than a little pukey. Like I put it on and then I joined a video call and I had to immediately turn my camera off and dry heave because it was touching my neck in a weird way. We can't have that, especially when I want to wear this like every day. Let's customize it. Let's make it work for us. I'm gonna add just a couple little jump rings to give us more space. Forbidden Puskebios. I don't know where my pliers went. Luckily my nails are strong like bull. So I really want to wear this to the baby shower that we're making the flowers for. And that reminds me that I do need to like pick out an outfit and pack. It is out of town and it is tomorrow and I haven't done that yet. So I'm thinking maybe you guys can help me pick out a thrifty little floral fit. And because I'm sick in the head, I don't want to pack tonight. I want to pack in the morning right before I have to go. Future Kathleen, she can handle it. I know for a fact that she does not want to handle it, but she will. Let's see how this fits. Perfect. No puke in here. And I also definitely want to wear these little strappy, bratty sandals with the floral strap in the front. So these are the base of the outfit. We'll figure the rest out at 7 a.m. tomorrow. If that stresses you out, don't worry. I've got this. You want some lemonade? Got you. It's good, right? It's organic. Are you ready for the flower reveal? Da, 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 da. I'm chuffed and I'm jazzed. I'm jazzed. Look at this happy little bouquet of pansy/poppies. I'm still not so sure about this pink one. This one's like just a little too big, a little too goofy, but whatever. I think my favorite one is this like violet style one with the orange and blue. Can you even? Oh my gosh. I think this warm colored one turned out really nicely as well. And these look nothing like what I intended them to look like. I wanted them to be like direct replicas of the flowers in the movie and to be like 2 feet wide. And that didn't come together. And I probably should have seen that coming. But guess what? I love these. And the goal is for us to get cute pictures with pretty flowers at a baby shower. We're gonna achieve that goal regardless of what I had in my mind to start. And that's a good reminder. Objectively, these are cute. And when you can remove the blinders of what you envisioned and it's not good unless it's exactly what I wanted. And if it's not perfect, it's not worth it. Take those blinders off, baby, and smell the roses/poppies/pansies. I also added little leaves. This one is so cute. So for now, I'm gonna clean up my mess. I'll see you so bright and so early to pick out our little thrifty outfit, and then we'll hit the road. Girls trip, you and me. If you're not a girl, that's okay, you're still invited. Good night. Say hi to 7 a.m. Kathleen for me and tell her I'm sorry for not packing. Okay, good night. Why have you forsaken me? My brain's not completely working yet. I'm having a hard time deciding what to bring. But here's my main idea. I mean, it's about as art aunt as it gets. Little vintage button-up dress with flowers. What the heck is that? And the matching cardi. Ooh, plus our necklace for a bit of edge. Does that seem okay? Am I gonna regret my decisions? I'll have this dress too as a backup. It's not that big of a deal. To the Great White North, Toledo. Come on. Am I a bad YouTuber if I didn't film anything from my trip? Or am I just living La Vida Loca and I can't be bothered to film when I don't want to? That one. Regardless, I got no pictures and I got no videos. So here's the outfit I wore. I feel like this has happened before. Where I just have too much fun living my life that I don't collect any proof of it to show you. I gotta say, this little thrifted floral set went perfectly. Our paper flower bouquet. And my little green bratty sandals that I got in last week's video, or the week before that, they were a hit. Everyone loved them. Oh, don't lick my mouth, please. Got something to say? How are you already stinky? And other exciting news, during my road trip, my tire did pop. And the tire man who replaced my tire, 1, asked if I was Canadian, 2, asked if I had any kids, and 3, asked if I had gone to the doctor to figure out why I didn't have any kids yet. So that was cool. I love being a woman. Regardless of all that, thanks for hanging out with me this week. I know it was kind of just a hodgepodge of activities and crafts. If you've ever made paper flowers or you have any tips for me, I'd love to learn them in the comments. And I'll be back soon with another video, so if you'd want to be notified when I post that, please feel free to subscribe if you'd like. I really appreciate it. You can keep up with me and Kashi during the week on Instagram at kathleenillustrated, isn't that right? You're my biggest hater. Ooh, good burp. You're very stinky, and so is he. We love ya, and goodbye. See ya.